Aloha and welcome to the Doll Friends How to Add an Event tutorial. It's pretty easy once you're logged in. You notice we're logged in here. We're just going to go up and click on Add Event. Down here it says we're adding an event. We're going to give the event a title. We'll call it End of the World 2012. Here we could add pictures. We don't want to do that just yet. And down here you have what looks like a little word processor screen. And that's exactly what it is. As you move the mouse over any of these particular items, boldface, italic, strike through, unordered list, numbered list, block quotes, left justify, center, right justify, and others such as link and unlink. More is one I'd like you to pay attention to in the future. Anyways, there's a lot of spell checking, full screen so you can get more text in there. I don't recommend you use that with an event. This editor you're going to find in a lot of the features, including making blog posts. We're not going to go into a full set of details about that, but we're just going to say that the world will end on December 21st, 2012. Obviously it didn't, okay? But let's just make this as a make-believe event. There's some other stuff we can do here. We can put in an exact link to an event image we want. Here we could put in a shorter description of the event. If you're going to type in a really long description of the event, do it up here. Here you type in a short one and it'll get used more properly somewhere else. If you're the event host, you're already selected, but you can go in and any of the other members could actually be the host. Do not make someone else the host if they are not. You will lose your privileges if you do, guaranteed. You can set a category for the event. Right now we've got art, beach, birthdays, crafts, event, general, holiday, movies. If you have a category that you think we're missing, just go on up to the Contact Us link and just let us know, and we'll get that category added. The event date and time gets kind of important. It's required. You can't have an event without a date. So we're going to go in, and it's already thinking, oh gosh, it's January 3rd, 2013. I don't even know if we can add an event that's already happened. But just by clicking in the event date field, you get a little calendar, and you can go backwards in time, forwards in time, just by clicking on the little brackets. And we're going to try and see if we can tell it to do an event in the past. You shouldn't be able to do this, but who knows. And here, setting the time isn't as elegant, but we're going to say, well, we're going to set it for 12 a.m. If it's a multi-day event, you could set it for more days. We're just going to make this a one-day event. We're going to hide the end time because it doesn't need one. But you could say it was from, 10 to 12 or from 5 to 7 or whatever dates and times you wanted. You just go in here, set the right start time, set the right end time. We're just going to tell it not to even bother having an end time. Lots of more buttons, multi-day events, blah, 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 blah. What you really need to do at this point is get to a location. Now you can either choose a preset location or, and there aren't too many of them, but if it's already there, you can choose it from there and it'll figure out the address and everything for you. Or you can put in the name of the location, like Joe's Bar and Grill. Let's say that's where you want to see the end of the world. You can fill in as much as the address information as you want. It really is helpful if you put in at least a full address, if there is one, and a zip code, because that way people can get a Google map to where it's located. Leave initial zoom set. You can put in the GPS coordinates, making it even easier for people, to find it on their GPS mapping gizmo in their car, whatever's. So anyways, once you've typed that all in, just click Save Event. And the event has been added. And we can tell that by going down here. As you'll see, we've already got quite a few events listed. And somewhere in there, oh yes, End of the World 2012. And evidently you can put in a past event, which, yeah, I learn something every day. Anyways, thank you for visiting Dollfriend's tutorial on how to post an event. You can learn more reading the documentation, or by playing with it, or waiting for a more in-depth tutorial. Aloha!